The energy of why isn't my manifestation here yet? That thought, that belief will keep us in a resistant mode and have it to where we can't actually perceive of opportunities or of things coming into our life that could make that thing come to fruition. So today's question comes from someone that's saying, why isn't my manifestation coming through despite staying detached and meditating on it every day? And the thing with this is, like I was saying, is the belief that it's not here yet many times is what's blocking that thing from coming into our life. So one of the things to realize is when we want something, we vibrationally lack it. And that's why it's not so much about what you want that you get in your life. You get more of a reflection of who you are being. And one of the missing keys for me for so long is I was thinking a better thought. I would sit on my couch and I would think better thoughts, and I wanted to create just from thinking. And I realized that that's just one part of the equation. There's thinking, there's feeling, there's acting, which also means being. Acting is being. Acting kind of implies that you're an actor and it's kind of fake or something like that. But being that ideal version of you, you will begin to see your reality change. So the key is to not so much focus on the actions and just detach from the outcome or thinking about it. It's to focus on being that version of you. How does the ideal version of you think, feel, and act? Realize you can activate that version of you right now by simply making the choice that that's who you are now. And when you are focused more on who you are and how you're showing up in the world, you'll see that your reality begins to change in a powerful way. And the missing key for me is I was not taking action. When you take action, you put yourself into a new, you expand your comfort zone. You allow new opportunities to come through. And if you're finding that you're blocked with your intentions or your manifestation, one of the main things this could be because of is because what's happening is it's all thought. It's all intellectual. It's all analytical. And it's this thinking realm versus also the feeling, thoughts, feelings, and then actions. It's being that ideal version of you. And as you be that ideal version of you, you will notice that your life begins to change in a very powerful way. But you have to also be that version of you because it's who you are, not because of what it will get you. When I started making daily videos on YouTube, I was passionate about making videos. And there was a part of me that probably, honestly, I wanted to escape my 9-to-5 job and I didn't want to be there anymore. But I simply knew that if I committed to this version of me, knowing this is who I prefer to be, that then my life would begin to change. And that vibration is what carried me into new depths of myself. So when you follow your passion, when you're doing what you're passionate about, what happens is it's an elevated frequency. And then what happens is when you're in that frequency, which is closer to, you could say, your higher self, it's closer to the ideal, authentic version of you, you then perceive of a reality that is equal to that vibration, which means new opportunities, new synchronicity. It means things happen easier than ever. But one of the things that you need to do in order to experience this transformation in your life is you have to start following your passion. You have to start living your life purpose. You have to start deciding, what does that mean for you? And realize that you can figure it out as you go. When I made videos on YouTube back in 2017, I didn't know what I was going to be talking about. I just started. And then eventually people liked the law of attraction videos. So I started to make more, and I started to explain more of my perspective on that, and I started to do more research and apply to my life, and that's what really helped my channel grow. But you can start with where you are now. The only thing that's going to stop you from that is the beliefs and the story that you tell yourself about why is not the best time. You might be telling yourself, well, maybe once I have XYZ, then I'll start. But that's just going to keep you, that belief system is there to keep you in the reality that you're in. So if you want to become the most ideal version of you, one of the best things that I can recommend you do is you start focus on being that ideal version of you by just imagining, what does that version of you think, feel, and act like? Using your imagination, you can connect to that version of you. And then simply deciding that that is who you are now. Take on the identity. Take on that sense of authentic. Commit to it and start. One of the biggest things I could tell you is to start. Start figuring it out. Start taking action. Get out of your comfort zone. As you get out of your comfort zone, you will get new reflections. And as you are following it, your spirit, the universe will reward you for that commitment, that intention. And intention is one of the most powerful things you can do. And if you've ever had group intention as well, it is extraordinarily powerful. Something that we do is we team up our energy fields together to increase our own vibration, but also to increase the vibration of the planet. And this is something that last time we did it, we had over 12,000 people live, and the Schumann resonance the next day was off the charts. That's the frequency of the planet. And there were other people doing this as well, not just people from my audience, but it changes the collective consciousness so that we're on the most optimal timeline. And if you want to join those meditations, you can go to aarondoughty.com/TSM, which stands for the Shift Meditations, or you can click the link below. We're going to be doing those live together. It's extraordinarily powerful when we come together like that. But group intention plus individual intention, when you set the intention to live your dream life or you commit to that identity, you will notice that your life begins to change, but you have to start. And you can start right meow, right meow, right meow. Don't wait. If you're going to start right meow, comment below. I'm starting right now, or like this video. This is you saying yes to your dream life. This is saying yes because you're worth it. You have the potential to do it. I did it just a couple years ago, and I thought it was going to be this big mountain to climb. It wasn't. It was something that was more in alignment with myself, and I enjoyed the process along the way, and you can do the same. So, as always, talk to you on the next episode and video. Peace, much love, and namaste.